I am introducing Dr. Anand Dharwadkar, Professor of Physiology, Dr. Asha Anand Dharwadkar, Professor of Physiology. We are going to discuss about the mechanism of Om recitation, which is the simplest way of relaxation, how it works. What is mechanism? We are going to speak. Om recitation causes carbon dioxide washout due to deep breathing, which produces what is known as acute respiratory alkalosis, causing reduction in the plasma active calcium ions. In turn, decreases the excitability, leading to neuromuscular relaxation. This is a new outlook, or what we call new perspective we are explaining. The physiologist wants to support the old ancient philosophy. That is, our aim is the new perspective of the mechanism of Om recitation, which is thought to be the simplest and universal way of meditation and relaxation by ancient philosophers. I want to introduce the subject. It's well known, that the Omkara Nada Swarupa, that is, Om stands for O and M, two syllables or word. Nada stands for sound. Swarupa stands for self-physical form. Let us see how nada or sound is produced by the humans. Sound is produced by humans during expiration. Expiration means breathing air out of the lungs, along with the vibrations produced by the vocal cords, and these vibrations are modified by facial, pharyngeal and nasal muscles. Which animal produces sound during inspiration? Is it compulsory that we always produce sound during expiration? Yes. Let me just try to produce sound during inspiration. Ah! 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 Can you recognize which animal it resembles? Yes, it is donkey. So, for irritating unpleasant sound produced by human, it is referred as donkey sound. Why the first syllable learned by the child is Ma? Let us try to understand it. After birth of child, the nourishment is through lactation by breastfeeding from the mother. Suckling is the basic reflex act which develops strength in the orbicularis oris, that is the round muscle around the mouth, and palatal muscles of the child, which separates the mouth from the nose. With the help of orbicularis oris and palatal muscles, child learns the syllables of M, P and B. So, the first word learnt by child is M, which in many languages refers to mother, amma, mama, mother, mata, etc. The next learnt words will be pa and ba, which in many languages refers to father, appa, papa, papa, pita, baba, etc. Let us see the advantage of ma, which is also called as nasal twang or anunasika word. What we mean by that? Nasal twang or anunasika words are the sounds produced with controlled exhalation, that is expiration of air through nose, and they are of high frequency and they use palatal muscles. Now let us see how Om recitation is going to produce deep breathing. See, first when we take O like that, longer expiration, followed by Ma, which ultimately results controlled expiration for longer time, causes automatic deep inspiration, because the longer time will cause relative oxygen lack in our body, that is hypoxia, which ultimately triggers automatic deep inspiration. So the conclusion is Om recitation produced by voluntary prolonged expiration is followed by involuntary deep inspiration, that is prolonged expiration, deep inspiration, which we call as deep breathing, and it is produced very easily without any effort from us. So let us see what is the effect of this deep breathing. Deep breathing washes out excess carbon dioxide, and this we call as acute respiratory alkalosis. During alkalosis, the plasma's active calcium ions are lowered. So it leads to reduced neuromuscular excitability, resulting in neuromuscular relaxation. Let me just try to show you that this is the ionized calcium and this is the bound calcium in the plasma. The ionized calcium gets converted to bound calcium during alkalosis, and vice versa, that is bound calcium comes back to the ionized form during acidosis. So the alkalosis produced by the deep breathing is going to make the active ionized calcium to be in the store form, not very active at that moment. So there is going to be neuromuscular relaxation. Now what should be taken, what we must do after understanding this? Yes, we can recite Om like that for longer time as much as possible. 5 to 6 times one session. It hardly consumes a minute every session. This can be repeated 3 to 4 times per day. If you do it regularly, it is definitely the simplest way of relaxation. You need not worry about the time, you need not worry what is going to happen and everything. You can just do simple relaxation technique by reciting Om. So it leads to both physical and mental relaxation, ultimately leading to the peace of body and mind. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.